As we saw earlier, Donald Trump has been in Michigan, a state heavily reliant on the auto industry that he won by just under 11,000 votes back in 2016. But polls show a healthy lead for Joe Biden. SBS Chief International Correspondent Ben Lewis went to Macomb County, just north of Detroit, to see if blue-collar workers feel the president has done enough to retain their support.
On a cold evening in Michigan, a few dozen people are lining up outside a big shed, waiting to be let in to yet another Trump rally.
I'm a converted Democrat. I used to go Democratic, but I kind of got away from the party, or they got away from my beliefs. I believe in what Trump stands for almost on every issue, and we're going to continue to support him.
They're not going to see the president tonight. The only Trump here is his son.
Donald Trump Jr.
Okay, I can say this with a straight face. I'm the son of a billionaire from Manhattan, and I have had more blue-collar jobs than Joe Biden.
Enthusiasm is hard to judge during a pandemic, but a smallish crowd in the corner of a cavernous venue is probably not what Donald Trump Jr. had in mind when coming here. There have been members of the Trump family in Michigan almost every day for the last few weeks, and that will continue until Election Day. But there is a sense that perhaps they're preaching to the converted. Engineers like John Etnier, who credit the president with reviving the auto industry.
He renegotiated the NAFTA deal, and we sent a lot of jobs to Mexico, and we have a lot of plants there, and so that's going to change some of that.
But the truth is far more complicated. Trump promised in 2016 to make car manufacturing great again. A couple of new facilities have been announced here, but other plants have closed. Even before the pandemic hit, 2,400 auto jobs had been lost in Michigan during the president's first term.
Donald Trump is not delivering on what he said he would deliver on and what he's saying right now. So while he's saying, I saved your auto industry, I created more auto plants, there's more auto jobs, he's not right, and the proof is just in the numbers.
Michael Taylor is the mayor of Sterling Heights, a city very much reliant on the auto industry. A Republican, he backed Trump 4 years ago.
It was the first or second day when, he was bragging about his crowd size and, disputing, critics who said his crowd size. It's like, are you kidding me? I mean, well, let's get to the people's business. Don't worry about crowd sizes. So I had started to regret it right away.
He has already cast his ballot for Joe Biden. So too has Bob Prout, a lifelong General Motors employee now enjoying his retirement. He can't fathom why a union member would support the president.
He didn't support the assistance program when the auto industry almost fell apart. So I don't know what anyone thinks he's done for the auto industry.
Why wouldn't Biden just come out and say, please, Joe?
Yet the Trump campaign is investing an enormous amount of time and money here, convinced that auto workers and their families are the key to success in Michigan. Joe Biden's apparent blue-collar appeal is about to be put to the test. In Detroit, Ben Lewis, SBS World News.